dude. There's nothing in here with me. You're good.
I knew it! I knew there was something.
That is a wax on an air horn, Matt.
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh, there it is.
That's sucralose. Yeah.
sucralose. Gotcha.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah, we'll eat there. We'll just take 20 minutes to eat and head on back.
Good job.
Good
Nice. We're not gonna get any of that food. And
Oh,
are you gonna eat there? Or are you coming back?
We can eat. We'll just eat
well,
there.
if he's gonna go to Home Depot, I'm gonna give him money to get a chainsaw because we need one for the vid.
Oh, okay.
I have one.
Not a real one. Because I'm gonna get really close to.
Then you just take the chain off.
You're right.
I wonder if we what would be kind of,
Only this.
that's a mile now. Is if we could go ahead and just make that set from now until Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Which was cool, I guess.
Is that what I sound like?
That's how I heard you.
That is a place I would need to actually
I
go.
watch your show all the time.
Oh, hey, Holden.
Holden. Yeah, I watch your show all the time, man. I subscribe to you.
Yeah, well, we're just filming a video today, and we're just going on a lunch break. So, yeah, very cool. Yeah, appreciate you saying hey.
Thanks, man.
You guys act like my driving is just, I don't get it. I'm done now. We're in town. Yeah.
I pass you into your intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen the movie. Okay, cool, got it.
Rolling.
Come on, Peter.
Sometimes I swear I can feel them in the room.
This is
Guy, okay.
Oh, first of all, context. We just now finished watching Hereditary. I was the only person in the room that had seen the movie. My guess is that everybody was gonna hate it. I'm actually kind of pleased with the reaction, regardless if people liked it or not. But Pastor, you just asked me a question.
Would you say to anyone who's worried about watching a scary movie that's a cult classic already established, comparing it to this? For example, The Exorcist. Do you think that someone who's like, hey, I cannot sit through The Exorcist, it's the scariest movie of all time, but then you have them sit through this, what would you tell them to coax them into watching The Exorcist?
That's an interesting question. I feel like you named a bunch of the influences that are probably the thesis statement for this movie, right? Like, I'm sure Ari Aster grew up obsessed with Rosemary's Baby, The Omen, The Exorcist, all these late 70s cult horror movies. I feel like this is the scariest one out of all of them, but it's not scary in the traditional sense. Like I was saying ahead of time, it's not like, there's not a bunch of big moments in it.
No.
There's a couple of moments, but mostly it's just this building feeling of dread and helplessness. And that is not, like, The Exorcist is scary. It's a, it's a creepy kid. Rosemary's Baby, I feel, is probably the most similar. Just in that there's a cult element, everybody's working behind the scenes, you don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know, what do you think though? Would you say this is as scary as Exorcist, or is it a different experience for you?
The only movie that made me feel this way in recent years was the fourth Paranormal Activity.
Okay.
Or no, the third one?
Yes,
the third one.
When
the prequel one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that movie, the ending of that movie, and it was just the ending, because people they marketed it as like the last 10 minutes will change your life forever. And I was like, oh, I gotta see this movie now.
Yeah.
Yeah, without spoiling it in case we cover it in future videos.
Similar vibe.
That movie as a man and as a husband and a father, it hit me for those reasons. That's all I'm going to touch on that. But that is the only piece of cinema that I have seen in recent years, the last 20 years, that has made me feel like the entire runtime of this movie.
Wow.
Like, you and I want to say, dude, 100% commend you on the fact that you went into it saying, you know, hey guys, bare minimum, you guys might hate it, and that's what I'm going in at. And you didn't say anything, you didn't give us any kind of context or anything like that, and you didn't give anything away. I know there were a couple times where we were like, you know, he's moving, something's about to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody who can watch movies from the outside in, going, oh yeah, something is about to happen. The music's changing. Didn't see hardly any of it coming. I love that the stuff I thought was gonna happen never happened.
Yeah.
And it was something else, but what I said still kind of made sense.
We could talk about this.
That was all right. That was
At the end.
I would have been scared out of my freaking mind if I was watching this by myself.
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
last movie I watched with you guys was Endgame, of course. And then you invite me over. Thank you for to watch it, which fine. Great movie. We talked about that. And then now this movie, and I'm starting to regret my decision coming over.
I'm getting eaten alive.
It's perfect for being barefoot.
Yeah, it was a great idea to film outside.
Maybe we should go back inside for my part. Yeah, let's go back inside for my part.
No, let's film out in the shade.
Yeah, let's be out in the sun.
Hey,
We all have to be out
It's a
here.
great idea if I had pants on.
Look, we can't help it if you don't wear pants, Holden.
Can you do me a favor?
Nope.
Never again.
Yeah, interview in like 20 minutes or so.
God damn, Holden, you fly by the seat of your pants.
Oh, for sure. So this time. I figured this would scare me, and it did.
There's a 30-minute short film that he did called The Strange Thing About the Robinsons, or The Strange Thing About the Robinson Family, and you can watch it online. Just Google Ari Aster, The Strange Thing About the Robinsons. It is
What the fuck?
We just now had a conversation with Tom Sullivan on Holden Hardman's YouTube channel. What was your biggest takeaway?
He gave me what most of my favorite celebrity encounters are, and that's the humbleness of just saying, hey, like Holden said, like we all say, you know, we're all people, and the fact that he is willing to take the time out of his day just to do it is what made, you know, me feel giddy from beginning to end. And, you know, it was a subject that we all really, really love, and it's something that's beyond a movie. It's like what it took to make it, and he was willing to answer all of our questions, and it just made me fired up to go back to cons.
Hell yeah. What was your favorite moment of our conversation with Tom Sullivan?
I think just getting to talk to him at all, and just getting to ask questions. I think his personality helps out a lot, because you could tell he's just like, he's kind of done this before, he's answered questions about it, and he enjoys answering about it. I love people that are passionate, you know, and I know that whatever your vocation is, once you've been doing it for 30, 40, 50 years, it can kind of dry up. It didn't feel that with him. It still seemed like he was loving talking about science fiction, and he brought up the Time Machine, which the Rod Taylor one, which is what is it? Rod Taylor? I forget. Correct. Whichever one it is, correct me in the edit, I guess. It's either Rod Taylor, yeah. The Time Machine, which is one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite books. And I knew exactly what scene he was talking about when the Morlock is there and he's like running back in time, and you see all the stop motion animation. I totally forgot about that. So that was really awesome. Just hearing a passionate person talk about something that I'm also interested in is, I think I enjoyed.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What did you think about the one side of the conversation that you heard, and how fucking dorky did it sound from where you were sitting?
I gotta tell you, Prime and I painted my studio. Prime painted my studio while y'all were in there. And
did he prime your studio?
hey,
Get out. This is why you're the pro, Matt. I was like walking out of here without closing this video out. So this is gonna be wrapping up the Hereditary behind the scenes for my friend Finally Watches over on Pastor's channel, Snap Keep Videos. Gonna be links to all of the channels down in the description, so make sure you head down there, check those out, support small YouTubers and huge YouTubers and Prime.